The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business. Right here in Central New York. The Local Show is locally produced by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 2024 Autumn Equinox edition of The Local Show. I'm your host, Tom Soccocio Jr., along with my friend and co-host, Steve Roberts. The Local Show features conversations about local businesses. We talk to the business owners, CEOs, CFOs, entrepreneurs, nonprofits, business advocates, and other business-friendly organizations. We learn how they got into business and why they do business right here in Syracuse, New York, and where their businesses might be going in the future. Now, you'll hear all about their successes, their challenges, opportunities, marketing, and advertising. We're broadcasting from the Zoe Advertising Studio, sponsored by Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts, and you can see us on YouTube. Good day there, Steve Roberts. Welcome to autumn. The autumn leaves.
You like the fall, don't you?
No, I don't. Not a lot I like.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't like anything
That's fair.
anymore.
No, I
used to.
I'm okay with fall. I just hate what's behind it.
Yeah, the winter.
And I've been thinking I haven't started to chase the walleyes at night yet, but it gets colder. The fish come into shore, but you have to dress for it. And I will fish, and then sometimes the line will freeze. You've ever fished?
I have when it's cold.
And you reel it in, and you're like, there's ice on my line,
and it's crackling off,
and your hands are numb.
No, I don't want to do it
anyways.
But you do it anyways, exactly.
Yeah. So fall is okay because we've had all these 80-degree days, and this always happens, right?
I'll suffer with the 80-degree days.
Yeah. Then it falls off a cliff, and then it's cold and not fun. So we've got a great show packed up for you, though. That should keep everybody's attention and, smiling. We have Michelle Hawthorne up first. She's the licensed Medicare broker at Thorne Insurance Agency. And then George Powers stops by, owner of Powers Accounting. Bud Laura is called the quarterback of restaurants. He's the owner of Restaurant QB. And Christy Williams will stop by. She's the owner of Dutch Hill Maple. You can go all over to the apple orchards and see her stuff everywhere, or their stuff. Matt Major will stop by, founder of Your Local IT Department. Jeff Rogers is the owner of Angry Smokehouse and the Angry Garlic. Yeah. He'll stop by for a tasty conversation. And then Josh Lang is the pastor at Redeemer Church, and we'll have a discussion with him. Paul Altieri, or Paolo, is the owner of Altieri Winery. I believe they're out in Watertown, and we'll talk about what they do, okay? So that's what's happening on the Local Show today over the next couple of hours. Right now, the riveting first act is Michelle Hawthorne. How are you?
I'm way to wake up this morning, guys.
Excellent.
I'm here to get you going.
Nothing more exciting than insurance, Tom.
Yeah, I know. I always say I'm the most exciting person in the room.
When I think excitement, I think, let's talk insurance.
Let's talk to Michelle.
Well, Michelle, you really seem to care. You're one of those people where I can feel the empathy just dripping off you. So,
thank you. Yes.
Tell us what you do and why you got into this business.
I am a licensed insurance agent specializing in Medicare insurance plans. How I got in this business is kind of a little convoluted. I wound up in between jobs working for somebody, and he was doing it and saw what he was doing it and how he was helping people. And I missed the one-on-one. Like I kept saying, what do I want to do in my life? And I really wanted to do the one-on-one. I have a marketing background, but I really wanted to be with people and help people. And this is kind of how it all happened. So,
I see. Mm-hmm. And then you have to go out and get licensed. What kind of licensing do you have?
I have a health insurance, life and health.
Life and health, okay.
Yeah.
Great. So Medicare, I can only go by what I see or hear.
It's for old people, Tom.
Yeah.
Like you and me, just to be clear.
I believe Joe Willie Namath is out there. Joe's still alive saying, you got to get this Medicare.
It is for people, typically it's for people 65 and older. There are some circumstances that I have some younger than 65. But we are about to hit our busy season because open enrollment for Medicare insurance plans starts October 15th and it ends December 7th.
But if you're on it, what's open enrollment? I have it. So what's open and what's not?
Every year you have a chance to change your plans for the following year. Mm-hmm. So from October 15th through December 7th, great question, it means you can look at your plan that you currently have and decide if you want to keep that plan for next year, or there might be news that you're losing the plan and you have to choose a new plan for the following year. The important thing to know is right now, most beneficiaries, Medicare beneficiaries, so people on Medicare, are receiving what is called an annual notice of change, and it's telling them what's going to happen with their plan for 2025. And this year, it is more crucial, and I cannot emphasize this enough to our listeners, it's more crucial than ever to open up any mail that you get from whatever insurance carrier you are having for right now for your
But do you need a decoder ring to figure out what it says?
No, it will tell you your new benefits and it'll highlight what you're losing.
But you will. If Tom or I read it, are we going to go, okay, this is this and this
I mean,
is this?
on my best day, I can't decipher what's happening with
I'm with you.
insurance, right?
Well, some of my, it depends. Everybody is different on how they can understand it. But my job and my goal is to always help people understand it as best as I can, relay it to them, or have them call me and answer questions. And this year, we're anticipating, I just sent out a notice to all my clients saying we're anticipating many changes to 2025. I am here to help. I'm going to be as efficient as I can because it will be a very busy season.
Do you do an audit? Is that I mean, like, if I've got this plan and this add-on and this, do you look at it and go, you did this last year. If you do this, it'll save you money or cost you more? And I'm saying an audit as a broad term.
So that's a great question. The way I look at it when I'm meeting with clients, I usually start with their prescription drug coverage and take a peek at that and see how that is from the different plans that I have, because that can make a huge difference. And that's going to lead me to my next topic is prescription drug coverage. So we're going to talk about that in a second.
Talk about it now. Talk away.
But I just want to kind of finish the thought process. Is I start there with my clients, and then we have to look at doctors and hospitals and whatever else, pharmacy, whatever they're looking for in their plan. But right now, the reason I want to talk about prescription drug coverage is it's changing for 2025, and it's a big change. It's not a small change. We've been very busy for the last 6 weeks trying to prep for this change. The Inflation Reduction Act has changed it where it's capping prescription drug costs, not including the premium, but your deductible and your costs for your medication at $2,000, which is huge for many Medicare beneficiaries because some of them are spending $3,000 or $4,000 a year. It's very expensive for them, and some of them are spending maybe only $100. But what's going to happen is this is going to change the playing field, and some people might spend more, and some people are going to be so excited because they're going to only spend $2,000.
So how do people sort this out? And where do you fit in? Because people may not want to pay you for your consulting because they already have it.
They don't have to. We're only paid once you become our client. That's the only way we make money.
So you get paid from the
insurance carrier.
So are the prices all the same, or do people are some brokers more than others?
Well, Medicare's been working on that. Okay. So there's been some new laws coming down because of the way we were getting paid, and they were trying to even the playing field because they were saying we were getting paid too much or incorrectly. But there are different plans that we're paid more on than other plans. So what happened in my world, and I think I talked about this last time, is not enough agents were talking about the differences in plans, your plan options, and they were selling Medicare Advantage plans only. And why do you think they were doing that?
Because they got a higher,
But they really weren't talking about what it means to stay on original Medicare and pick up a Medigap plan. I do both.
Okay, so if someone has Medicare questions, which anybody that's on Medicare probably should at least ask, what's the best way to do it? They can reach you at 415-7074. Is that the right number?
Correct.
So jot that down. If you're over 65, you're probably on Medicare. Talk to somebody. Talk to Michelle. 415-7074, and you can answer their questions. And I know you've told me before, you'll tell some people, you're all set.
Yeah.
And other people say, you know what, you should consider this, but you're there to help people?
Probably not the best way.
I'm happy to help. I'm here to help.
Yeah. It's probably not the best thing to watch something on TV and go, okay, I'll just call them.
You really shouldn't because
not.
I've had clients scam that way. They've changed plans and not realized it. It's been terrible.
Yeah.
Michelle Hawthorne, 415-7074.
Thank you.
Medicare.
Have a great
Thanks for having me, guys.
Have a great rest of the day, okay?